Welcome back to Stocks Around Us with me, Pizza. You know what? Gardening isn't as easy as it looks. I mean, for some reason, my plants keep dying despite the plenty of sun and rain that it gets. I really don't know what it is. So I decided that I'm going to use some fertilizer. Oh, it really stinks. Oh my God, I am not using cow poop fertilizer ever again, or any animal manure for that matter. So let's go get some new fertilizers from Vietnam, because there's this company that specializes in all kinds of fertilizers. In fact, they're one of the largest producers of fertilizers in Vietnam. Ladies and gentlemen, PVFCCo, or PetroVietnam Fertilizers and Chemicals Corporation. What we have to know is that this company is part of the Vietnam National Oil and Gas Group, which belongs to the government, which means it serves as a key tool for the state in upholding the national agricultural production and standards. This in turn affects the national food supply and overall economy. This is particularly important because a large part of Vietnam's exports are agricultural products. PVFCCo's main business is to produce and distribute fertilizer and chemicals. Last year, they produced over 850 tons of fertilizer and exported 100,000 tons to regional markets, making them the top fertilizer producer in Vietnam. First, let's take a quick look at all their products, starting with their fertilizers. They produce urea, which is a form of inexpensive nitrogen fertilizer that is widely used. Other fertilizer products include NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium fertilizer, Kali fertilizer, and other types. PVFCCo's Phu Mai fertilizer plant produces urea fertilizer, liquid ammonia, industrial gas, and other chemical products, such as specialized chemicals for the oil and gas industry and chemicals for plant protection. Today, PVFCCo is able to satisfy about 50% of the total urea domestic demand and 40% of liquid ammonia. They have also just completed the construction of two other plants, the Cao Mau plant and the Ninh Binh plant, thus expanding their capacity even further. In addition, the company also has a wide distribution network that reaches every agricultural area in Vietnam. In fact, they have over 30 storage spaces across the country, over 130 first-tier agents, and 3,000 second-tier agents nationwide. In addition, the company expanded its businesses to Southeast Asia, opening a branch in Cambodia and representative offices in Myanmar. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Mr. Duong, the CEO of PVFCCo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having us here at your company. So since you're in the agricultural business, first I have to ask, how much agriculture activity does Vietnam have as a country?
Okay, Vietnam, we are an agriculture country.
Yes.
And agriculture we consider as one of the pillars of the economy and contribute about 20% of GDP.
So, it's a big business.
Yes, big business.
Very big business.
Also very important business
right.
in Vietnam, yes.
And within the agriculture industry, how many percent is the fertilizer usage?
Okay. Actually, the use of the fertilizer is now very common in Vietnam. The first use a long time ago. And for urea, every year we use 2 million tons of urea per year. and NPK about 4 million NPK per year, and in total with different fertilizer about more than 10 million tons per year.
And is it like gradually increasing right now?
Generally speaking, increasing about 3% per year. Yes.
I see.
But-
And
Yeah, but it's different from fertilizer this kind to another kind. For example, for the urea, it seems to be stable. But for NPK, for the high quality NPK, increasing very fast, very quickly.
right. And you produce mainly urea.
Yes, we produce, every year we produce 800 tons of the urea per year.
And overall, what is your market share in this fertilizer market?
For the market share for urea itself alone, we are taking 40%. We are taking 40% of the domestic market
So
share.
you're the leader in
Yeah,
this
we're the
market.
leader,
I
yes.
see. And could you give us a summary of all your products and the proportion that you produce them in? Like you said, urea is the most. And then
Yes.
what other things do you produce?
Yeah, as I mentioned previously, we are now currently we produce 800,000 tons of the urea per year, and in another 2 years we will be producing 300,000 tons NPK per year. And in addition, we also importing a lot different kind of the fertilizer like DAP, SA, and Kali to distribute for the market Vietnamese markets.
And generally, what are these fertilizers used for in the agriculture industry? Like, is it mainly for rice or for
Yes.
coffee or anything? Because Vietnam has many agricultural
Yes,
products.
you know Vietnam is a rice exporter.
Right.
So last year we export almost 7 million tons of rice to the world, and 70% of urea is utilized for rice,
Oh.
and the rest, the balance for rubber, coffee, and many other kind of the agriculture.
I see.
Yes.
And you have quite a wide distribution network. How do you distribute your products to your consumers?
Okay, that's a good question.
Thanks.
Yes, we have a very big distribution network.
Right.
We cover the nationwide from the north to the south, and we have 4 main distributors. One is the north, one is central, one in the east, and one is the west. And we deliver our product to our main distributor, and then which is very convenient for our customer.
And apart from selling in the domestic market, you also do exports.
Yes.
In which countries?
We are now exporting our product to Cambodia, to Indonesia, to Thailand as well,
Oh.
and some product to Myanmar. Yes.
How significant is your exporting business?
At this moment, we focus, we give first priority for domestic markets, but the export also playing very important role, especially in the future, because now the urea market become very compete. So in case we have some difficulty in the domestic, we will export.
Oh, I see. And even within the domestic markets, although you are the biggest player, how is the competition within this fertilizer? Are there like the second or third player that has high market share?
Actually, Vietnam, we have 4 urea producer, and among them 3 is very big, but we are the biggest.
Right.
Yes.
What are the other 2 market shares like?
Other 2, one in the south part of Vietnam, and the other in the north part of Vietnam. They all belong to the government.
And you also are affiliated with the government, right? They hold shares.
We are the listed company, and the government taking 61% of the share.
I see. And where would you say is your competitive advantage of this company?
Our strong point is, first, we have very good, very reputable brand name. So we are always the first choice of the customer, with the end user. And secondly, we have a very good durable plan, which is we are employing very high technology, big size in terms of capacity, and we have a very wide distribution network. That is our strong point. So allow us to provide the best quality and with the good convenience to the customer.
All right. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you very
today,
much.
Mr.
Thank
Duong.
you. Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Financial highlights. At the end of 2012, the company's total assets were about 15.6 billion baht. Its revenue was about 20.5 billion baht. This is a growth of 42.5% from 2011. The profit after tax was about 4.45 billion baht. This is a profit of about 20% from the revenue. Its ROE was about 33.7%. Ladies and gentlemen, that was PVFC Corp. Join us again next time for more company highlights with Me Pizza. And as for today, since we've learned so much about fertilizers, I think I'm going to switch my recipe from cow manure to urea now. Hopefully it smells a lot better and my plants will still survive till the next time we see each other. Bye! Hey guys! I would love to take you out for a ride in this brand new motorcycle. But first, let me learn how to ride it, okay? In the meantime, come with me and let's go explore a company that does hire purchasing service for motorcycles in Thailand, one of the largest.